What's going on, people? OG back on the screen. Now we got a little live tutorial here. We got Kyrie, and we're gonna be doing the Euro step floater like that. Yeah, that's what people like. All right. Now I'm gonna teach y'all how to do this. People was like, "Yo, OG, how do you do this floater where you lean back?" Now, right here in this practice mode, you're not going to get the lean back animation because you got to understand the lean back animation is caused by Giant Slayer and Slithery Finisher. Understand? So that's going to play out differently in game rather than when you're in the practice mode. Or if you're in my career, you'll kind of see how it plays out and how it's affected in my career as well. But having those badges on gives you that lean back effect. But how do we do that? We know by doing the Euro step is going to the rack and double tapping X and pushing that left stick all the way to the right? Just for me to do that one Euro step. It's whatever direction you want to do the Euro in. It's about double tapping X though while you're driving in a straightforward motion towards the rack, all right, towards the rim. Any motion you're going it towards, right? It's just double tapping that X, and depending on what angle on, you get different Euro steps, right? So let's say if I came on this angle and did it, right? Boom, boom. It's gonna give me that animation, right? Let's say I came on this angle, right? We do a Euro step, we go under the rack this time. You see what I'm saying? So now understand, here's the marker where you can take floaters at. Now people don't understand the floater is so deadly. People can't stop it. The centers, it was made to float right over the centers, you know, the big men. That's hard to stop. So this is why people need to learn how to utilize floaters and actually take them, add them to their game. Sometimes it's better than going for a dunk. Now look, we can take floaters starting way off the free throw line. You see that? Now that's just pulling this left analog stick, right? I don't take my floaters using the shot stick. Some people take it using the shot stick. I get it, but I take mine's flicking the left analog stick back, holding X down. Now you see, I just told you guys you can take your floaters from right here. Now this is where you kind of want to set up and take your floaters from, right? Because when you're coming into the lane, it's all about the animation that you're getting. You're going to get a certain animation when you come into this paint area, right? Now you can take a floater this close. Look, you see how I take it this close, but you're going to get that close floater right there. Now sometimes that works. It depends how close a player is. If he's on your left, if he's on your side and he's coming at you, and you get a floater animation like that. Sometimes that one is good too. That's one where it's like kind of on a kind of driving layup type-ish. So you got different floater animations you could take, right? But the one that I say is the best is where you take it from the free throw line. Now there's numerous ways, and I got to just bring the gems out and construct it properly for y'all. But there's numerous ways to do a floater. Look, I could do a hop step, floater. That's a floater right there. You see what I'm saying? Hop step to the left and floater. Now how do we do this floater where we're fading away, right? We're going in the paint. I'm gonna have the video come up on the screen while I'm saying it. We're going in the paint. And then we're fading away from the big man and doing the floater so he can't block it. And what badges help us to make that even more powerful? Giant Slayer, Teardropper on a high level, a high close shot, Slithery Finisher. Good to go. Now look, right? When we coming in the paint, we double tap, and then we pull the analog stick back. Okay, so we're pulling the analog stick down. Now once you get caught in the Euro step animation, understand that's an animation you're caught in, so you have time. It's like you have a few seconds to make another move. If you want to cancel out of it, you know, you want to do a bailout. How do you think bailouts actually even in the game? Because there's some time for you to kind of cancel out of certain animations. So you're canceling yourself out of this animation by pulling down on the stick, right, while you're going forward. See how I'm coming back when I'm pulling down, right? But while going forward, you're going to pull down on a timing, right? And where's the timing at once you get to the rack? So, but now it's kind of a little bit mixed up and it gets a little bit complicated. This is where it gets tricky for people. You're double tapping X, right? Double tap X. So we're pressing that X twice, right? We're doing this twice to get that layup. Hold on, I got to shoot now. We're pressing it twice to get that layup while going either left or right, whatever the side the defender's on, like whatever the defender's at, and we want to trick them. Oh, we're gonna go this way and that way, right? We're doing that animation with the stick, with this left stick, and then right before we get to that point where if we was gonna finish the drive layup, we're pulling down really fast on this stick, and we're gonna go into that Euro floater step animation, right? So you see, right? When we coming in the paint, we double tap, and then we pull the analog stick back. Okay, so we're pulling the analog stick down, right? When we coming in the paint, we double tap, and then we pull the analog stick back. Okay, so we're pulling the analog stick down. Now here's some more deeper breakdowns so you guys can really understand why this is so key and important. A lot of times you're not going to get a drive and a driving dunk to be successful. One, because you got to get closer to the rim. Even when you do a driving layup, like a normal driving layup, just trying to go close to the rack. Now look at this big man. He's running in the paint. He sees his man is broke, so a good helper is going to help. So I know this already. Now I take the floater to fade away, pulling back on the left stick while in that floater animation. So let's say if you're using like Steph Curry layup package, Circus layup package, they have different hop steps, different Euro steps. And in those Euro steps, you can choose to cancel out of them, cancel out of the animation, understand? So when you see that I break this guy, right? I can go and try to go for a dunk or if I was a slasher, but it's always still a risky play, and this is still like a safe play. This is like a green automatic. You know, we take that teardropper, and I'm going to show you guys what badges activate as well that makes you get that fade away. That slithery finisher, remember what slithery finisher does? It helps you avoid contact, all right? Avoid contact away from the defender, right? So you see how bullet passer comes out in 2K is broken. We also had teardropper because that's a teardropper. That's a Euro step. Acrobat usually pops up. Sometimes it pops up. It's weird how it works. Like sometimes it pops up when I do a hop step. Depending on how fast it was, it'll pop up. But then I switch it to teardropper really fast, so then it doesn't even show on the badges. But you'll see, like, damn, like, what's up with 2K? Like, I don't get it. Like, why don't they show everything popping up, like, so people can really understand what's playing out? They really don't understand how these badges work when the game doesn't correlate and react and respond correctly, right? It'll really throw players' minds off. Come up just like with my last video. Go watch my ankle breaker video, how I break it down and explain it. How they have these people would like look at this. This is a deep system. When people really think about it and kind of wonder like, how does this stuff work? You start to kind of really sit back and think. They're showing all the badges like that. They're showing all my playmaking badges. See, it's too much stuff popping up. This is why I think they have it like this. It's too much stuff that'll be popping up and be playing out. But I still like the fact that they have that system in there. They just need to find it and get it correctly. It still shows it timing, non-announced, coverage open. You know, that's the teardropper right there. So that lets me know I took the teardropper shot. That's how I know based off of the system. And then you see slithery finisher comes up. So you see slithery helps you lean back and get that fade away from a player, so you actually get more of that leaning back animation. Hope that makes it clear for you guys to understand, and it's very, very useful the more badges you have to stack onto it. More videos coming soon. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this up fellas. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to start doing videos like this more, where I give you guys the animations, the breakdowns, teach you how to do the moves, teach you the gems behind it, why it's important to do some of these moves on some builds. It's better than certain options. If you can have it all, it's like crazy. You can have it all, then you're doing everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, share this around. See you on the next one.